Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn with Preeti channel. In this section, let's learn about the difference between equals and a hash code method. This is very important interview room question. This method, how it plays a vital role in object classes. Okay, string, that is a different concept. The equals method for strings that we can see in any other separate section. Equals and hash code. So to make you understand better, I have come up with one object class person. There I have a string name and int age. Okay, I have included Rita, age 27. Similarly, let's include some other name, Rekha, and her age is 40 something. Okay, now what I am saying, check P1 and P2 are same. I am calling equals method. Okay, as per what we are, why we are calling equals method, actually here it should return true, right? Sorry, let me go with to make you clear, let me go with yeah, ideally here check P1 and P2 are same, it should return true, right? Let us check what is the behavior. So here you can see check P1 and P2 are same, it returns the value as true. Yeah, how about returns the value as true? Because internally add data annotation as equals and hash code. Okay, so this equals and hash code, what it will do, it whatever key you're passing. Okay, let's avoid this data annotation. Yeah, I have not included. Now let's see what is happening. Yeah, here you can see P1 and P2 are same. It's false because what is happening, equals method directly goes to the object class. There we are comparing the reference, whether both P1 and P2 pointing to the same reference. Let's say I have some person called person P3 equal to P1. If I check P1 dot equals P3, it will return me the value as true, because the equals method we have not overridden. Equals method if you are not overridden, automatically equal methods in the object class will be invoked. Equal methods in the object class meant for the reference comparison, not for the content comparison. So if you see here, check P1 and P2 are same, right? Here P1 and P2 are same because we have pointed P1 as a P3. Now to compare the content, what we need to do, we need to override the equals method. If you use a lombok, we can use a data annotation, but before going to the lombok annotation, I will I will generate, what is it, generate equals and hash code. Okay, yeah, I have generated equals method and hash code one. Now let me put a debug point here and we can check it out. This section we can see after sometimes. Okay, now let me see whether while calling the equals, if you see when I click on, automatically person equals method is being called. Now let me debug this one. Sorry, I have disabled the debug one. So what is happening automatically, the equals method in person object is invoked. There it checks the equals of two data whether both are same or not. Equals method in person class comparing all the data. We have person with the name and age. It compass both name and age or both, whether age and age same, whether name and same both are same, so it compass both the things. So that's why we could see the output as let me skip the debug point. That's why we could see the output as check p1 and p2 are same. So whenever we need to compare the for non collection objects, like for non collection area, for normal object, then for sure we need to override the equals method. If we are not going for collection concept like linked list, hash map, tree map, set, then we no need to override the hash code method. Okay, but there is some contract, like whenever we are overriding equals method, for sure we need to override hash code. Why that contract comes into the picture? For normal non-collection objects, hash code is not required, because equals method will contain the data automatically and will return as. Suppose if you are going with the collection concept, let's see, I have a set person, right? I have added a person set dot add p1, person set dot add p2. Here we have both data as same, right? person age both are same. Now let's see what is happening if I am not overriding this hash code one. Let's check it out what is happening. Ideally the expected person dot set size should be 2, but what is happening, let's figure it out. See here, person set size it's coming as 2, which is not the expected. Why that is happening? Let us override the hash code one and put a debug point here. Let me put a debug. Sorry, I forgot to unskip the debug. Let me run. Yeah, now we have a person dot add. The moment we add, automatically what is happening behind the scene, you can see, right? This is the trace we have found. How this hash code method, the moment I add, automatically it comes to this hash code. How that is coming, let's check it out. We are adding into this add dot element, right? If you go and see here, person set dot add of element, automatically what is happening, this method is being invoked. Internally set uses hash map only. Here it checks whether map dot put already this particular key is present or not. For the first instance it will return as null only, so this condition will be satisfied. Then what is happening, sorry, I by mistake I gave step over. Sorry guys, let me debug again. Yeah, we are here, person set dot add of p1. Now our question is how it came here, right? So if you see here, we boolean add method is invoked. How that is invoked? Because we have called person set of dot add of p1, right? So if you see here, dot put, if I come here, automatically this put value hash key is coming. Here we are calling the hash one. If I go inside this one, here we have this key dot hash code. This only invokes the hash code method which we have overridden here. Okay, so why hash code is required in collection? For this we should aware of how the hash map works behind the scene, internal working of hash map. I have come up with this diagram. So we have a person p equal to person reta 27. While trying to add, first it checks whether we have seen in the code, right? Map dot put of e present equal to null. For the very first moment it will return as yes, because data will not be present in the map. So internally what happened, put value was called, right? So where is it? Yeah, here it called put when, inside this one it called the put value, right? So if you see the put value, internally it called the hash, right? So if you see that hash key internally calls the key dot hash code. This only invokes the hash code of the person object. Okay. uh, then find the once we find the hash code, what it will do, there is one diagram. Let me, yeah, this is the one. Okay, internally the hash map structure something, it will be in this format only. The bucket sizes, initial capacity is 16. We say this as a bucket. Each bucket will have a key, hash key value next. This is a next. Okay, this is a key value, and there is one other entry called hash will be there. So what will happen now? Let me go back to our diagram. So it found the hash code, find the bucket index, and it will check whether the hash collision is there or not. If hash collision is there, there means hash collision, when it will come, it will come if we have the same key, sorry, same hash code is there. Okay, if hash, very first time hash collision will not be there, so simply it will add to the node something like this, like a key as a Rita and a value as 27, and value will be null. If hash collision happens, I mean same hash code is present, means what it will happen, it will check whether the key is already there. If key is already there means it will replace it, because internally HashMap works like this only, right? If same key is coming, what it will happen, it will replace the old value with a new value. If key is not already present, it will add to this node something like key value. Okay, but this is only for the hash map. Whereas for the set, already we will have in the map as Rita, 27. While trying to put, it will check whether it is present or not. As this is Rita value is already present, it won't again add that. So data will not be added to the set, added to the map. Set internally invokes the map one, so there it will not be added. So by this way only, here you understood the significance of hash code, right? Think of a case, if we have not overridden the hash code, we will always end up with generating the new hash code every time. Okay, generating the new hash code every time, and hash collision will never ever happen, and we will always end up with growing this bucket size. Hash collision will not happen, so duplicates will be present. So now you understand the impact of if you are not overriding, what is a big impact, right? Yeah. So once after hash code is being invoked, what will happen, we have seen this put value, right? Here you can see hash. If you have a time to understand this put value, internally only it's understanding how two values are same or not, whether two values are same on this method only it decides. It's from here only, here you can see equals methods also being invoked. First it tries to get the hash, and next it compares the content. If both hash, here you can see, right? If both hash are same, if it checks the key, and also it checks the content equals. Okay, so let me run this out. Now you can see the person set is size 1, which is the expected. Hope this clarifies hope this clarifies our doubt on equals and hash code method. When why we need to override the equals method? Equals method in object class meant for reference comparison. So to if you want to go for content comparison, we need to override for sure equals method in the object class. Next in the pojo class. Next interviewer will ask what will happen if I not override the hashCode method. There won't be any impact if you are not overriding hashCode in case of a normal pojo class where collection concept is not included. But if you are not overriding hashCode method, there will be huge impact. Collection concept itself will not work if you are not overriding the hashCode. Duplicacy will never be maintained in duplicate values will be maintained in case of set. So in case of map, it will not be working as expected if you are not overriding the hashCode, as hashCode is required for the internal collection concept like HashMap and set. So if you get this question in interview section, make sure you answer equals and hashCode method with this proper explanation and with this example. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe my video. If you have any questions, please include in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video. Have a great day. Bye bye.